I want you to imagine for a moment that you're standing in a room filled with mirrors. Each mirror reflects a different version of reality. Some show you the world in crisp, clear detail, while others distort it, making everything appear blurry or warped. As you look into each mirror, you begin to wonder, which reflection is the true one? Which is the most accurate? And how can you be sure that what you're seeing is real? Now, think of these mirrors as reflections of information we consume through various platforms. It could be television, news outlets, or even social media. Although appearing unbiased, these platforms actually frame information in a way that manipulate perception, reinforcing certain narratives while omitting others. Scary, right? Ladies and gentlemen, we live in an age of unprecedented information abundance. Knowledge, as they say, is power, but it is also the lens through which we view our world. Every day, we're swamped with a multitude of truths. These aren't just passive bits of information floating by. No, they are active forces shaping the very fabric of our reality. Now, add this into the mix: algorithms. They're like these personalized sieves, which only let in content that confirm our pre-existing beliefs. Something that Ben Shapiro and Anna Kasparian referred to as filter bubbles. The result? Further distortions of what we know and believe to be true. To understand this further, we must consider the concept of epistemology. Epistemology is a branch of philosophy that studies the origins and limitations of knowledge. It raises concerns such as, what is knowledge? How do we acquire it? And how do we know that we truly know something? A classical philosopher, Plato, stated that in order for someone to truly know something, 3 conditions must be met. The belief must be true, the person must believe it, and finally, the person must have good reason or justification for believing it. This is what is known as a justified true belief. But here's the tricky part. Another philosopher, Edmund Gettier, challenged this incredible notion of Plato, stating that although a person may have a justified true belief, that doesn't necessarily mean that they have the correct knowledge. Look at it like this. You're watching a true crime documentary. The narrator of that documentary states that the suspect was seen fleeing the crime scene. You believe this, and turns out it was true. But what you don't know is that the footage inserted into that documentary was that of a different suspect from an entirely different crime scene. In this case, folks, you do, in fact, have a justified true belief. But what you don't have is the correct knowledge. As an A-level sociology student myself, I came across the work of sociologists such as Young and his close associates. I resonated deeply with the way he explained how those in high-status positions have the power to control the media and what we view to be valuable knowledge. In this sense, the media can in fact act as a tool for indoctrination, presenting one-sided narratives, forming and influencing our beliefs. It then becomes so important for us to realize what an enormous epistemic responsibility and moral duty we have to ourselves to actively seek out diverse perspectives, read different sources, and challenge our existing opinions, even though we may not always agree with the other side. So, the next time you find yourself scrolling through social media, or perhaps simply watching the news, think about this. Who is telling you this information? Why are they telling you this? And what could possibly be missing? It is not about distrusting everything we see, but about understanding and realizing that there are many more forces that work behind the scenes. Thank you.